Hello everyone and welcome for this first rounder of the classical FNM, Trollun FNM. I am on fire this morning. I'm on fire. This is the sixth video in a row that I record. I have my sixth coffee. Don't worry. I reduced a bit the dose, still with some cream in it for the taste and some sugar. So, yes, I'm letting the... I'm sorry. I need to take the space first. So, first rounder, it's... Who is... So, Shosho at your left, who is playing Mono Black, if I remember correctly. And at your right, is it Eric? I don't know. This mat, I don't know who has this mat. So, yeah, let's accelerate a bit. I'm gonna know after that. Maybe it's Simon. What is that? Duress? It's blue-black? Oh, okay, it's Storm. Is it Storm? I'm lost. I am lost. What is the deck? Thinking a lot about the Mysterian Forest. I'm sorry, I'm gonna reduce myself, make myself a reasonable size. I am reasonable now. Okay. So I still don't know who is it. I'm sorry, I'm very bad with that. He has a watch. Who has a watch? A lot of people. I have no idea. Honestly, no idea who it is. Let's see. But I think it's Eric. But I'm not betting on it a bit. 1 bit. That's the correct word. The correct sentence. Oh, okay, it's the... Yes, it's Nico. Nicola. Oh, I'm sorry. You're... he's not often in the videos, so that's why I did not recognize him. So yes, the Krenko playmat is the one from Nico. Nico, who, yeah, comes from time to time. He's a busy father, so he has way more important stuff than playing some Magic, and he's playing... I like Nico because he's playing a lot of stylé, the deck stylé, we say in French. He's on Doomsday. And the thing is, he's playing quite hard deck, like Red Painter and Doomsday. He's not that good. I'm gonna say it cash. I'm sorry, Nico, but you're not that good at the game. He knows it. He won't take any offense from it. I know for sure. But yes, not very good at the game. Still trying to play the hardest deck from the format. And I think Doomsday is the hardest, honestly. Like, personally, I know a bit. I like being... I was a combo player back in the time. I was a Storm player. Epic Storm. I did win... I don't know if I win, I won, but it was a top 4, a challenge showcase, stuff like that. With the Epic Storm. And I know a little bit, but I played Doomsday in Vintage for Team Trio, casual event bit, and never again. I will never play Doomsday again in a tournament. It's too... The thing is, it's too easy to lose. That's the problem with the deck. I don't want to lose easily. Lead, okay. Donc, still 2 black mana left. Okay, I'm gonna search the card for you. Rifle. Stalactite, Tombstalker. No. Stalactite. This one, I'm just gonna put it here. Netherglyph. So you can read it while I'm talking about Doomsday. So yeah, Doomsday, too many ways to lose to yourself, lose to random chance. The deck, for me, the deck is too punitive. I don't know if it's the right word. In French, we say punitive. It's yeah, too easy to lose with it. You need so much training. You need to face a lot of different situations with the deck to know how to do your piles. And even when I look at the pro players of Doomsday, the Doomsday aficionados, they still make mistakes sometimes from time to time with their piles, and they still have to guess. And I don't like that aspect of the deck at all. I prefer to play my Bowchester and Entomb Reanimate. It's way easier, honestly. Don't think about it. Entomb Reanimate, you have Archon, Atraxa, and you look at your opponent, you do go. Go. Try to beat me. And they won't. They won't because you have Atraxa, and they don't. Okay, so I think you... Yeah, I can... I'm gonna let it a little bit more. It's not like I'm using the real estate here. So a lot of pressure. And the end, no Doomsday from Nicolas. I did not criticize the end. Brainstorm has been played or discard, I don't know. I think it has been played on turn 1, the Brainstorm, it seems. Okay, so that's interesting. So we have the game here. Doomsday has been played on turn 2. So that was the turn 1 from... So we discussed this with Nico. It's easier to make the pile when you're not in the game. So let's talk about the pile. So you need Tassa. Okay, that's one card. You cannot win this turn. You are full tapped. You have a land and a Veil of Summer. Okay. So your mana cannot cast Tassa. So you need a blue mana. You have the land in your hand. Okay. You're against mono black. So you have to beware of Wasteland. Into Turak. It's mono black, after all. Less chance to into Turak, but you have to consider it. You never know. Bowmaster. Thoughties. Another one. Duress. Stuff like that. So I think this is the... Every card you need to consider. And the Nethergryph can get a little bit bigger, like I think 4/5 is not... It's not out of the question. So, you need a pile that beats everything. If you can. Or you need to accept to lose to some stuff. So you need a Tassa. You cannot count on the Veil of Summer to cycle. So I guess you can... So can you beat a Wasteland first? So to beat the Wasteland is probably on the Underground Sea here. So you have only one blue. I guess you start with a Brainstorm. So the question is, if you want to beat a Wasteland, you need a Brainstorm, I think, to change the Veil of Summer into something else. You're taking to 5 damage next turn, so you have basically... You cannot pass the turn, because it's gonna pass the turn, so you need to win next turn. Oh my god. You need to win next turn. That's why I do not play Doomsday, like, what the fuck is that? So, he needs to win next turn. Can he beat Bowmaster? Let's assume a Bowmaster. So, 1, 5, he's at 4. Natural draw. So, natural draw is fine, and you have to draw, and you can play the Tassa. With 2 cards left in the deck, it's fine. So, this is fine. But you cannot do that. Why? Why cannot you do that? Because you need to draw the Tassas and the blue source. No, the blue source is here. Okay, so you can do... A basic pile will be Tassa, Tassa. It's like you don't really care about the Tassa. And it will be the Edge of Autumn. So, Tassa, Tassa. Now you need the Tassa at the third position, so excuse me. So okay, let's do the pile. Cavern, Tassa, Tassa, edge, edge. So you draw the edge, 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 and you play the Tassa. And you beat Bowmaster. You take only 2 more damage, you go to 2, and it's fine. Okay. But if you do that pile, you lose to any removal. Because Fatal Push in response to Tassa, you still have 2 cards in your deck. Can do anything. But I don't think you can beat it. And what is more likely? A removal, a Fatal Push, 4 in the deck, or a Bowmaster, 4 in the deck, it's even, okay? If you want to beat Fatal Push, I think you have to do... You can do it, but you need a Brainstorm in the pile to draw, so... Let's assume this is a Brainstorm. You can Brainstorm, that, like that. But if you Brainstorm with 4 life left, you die to Bowmaster, so you can do that. I will not rely on Brainstorm. So, what if you get Wastelanded? If you get Wastelanded, you die next turn anyway, and you cannot do anything. If you get Wastelanded, you need a Brainstorm. So you need Brainstorm to draw, and you have a pill like Edge, Tassa, and Lotus Petal or another land. No, you need Lotus Petal. Lotus Petal. You win through Wasteland with that. So now you can beat, and you can beat Fatal Push. So your opponent is more likely to have Wasteland and or Fatal Push than only Bowmaster. So I think you do that. I think the best pile. So the best pile will be Brainstorm on top. Let's do it again. Brainstorm, Edge, Edge. Brainstorm, Edge. A Tassa. Can you draw every card in your deck? Wait, but if you Brainstorm, you use the blue, right? So yeah, you need LED, so LED. So let's think about it. You have, oh my god, I don't think you can beat the Fatal Push. Maybe you, yeah, I guess maybe you can. So sorry. So you Brainstorm into LED, Edge, and Edge. Okay. So you put back. So this is your end, I guess. You put back the Veil. You draw this. You have 3 cards in your hand. 3 cards. Okay. Then you play. You put back 2 cards. You play the LED. You edge. In response, you discard your hand. You play your land first, of course. But you can edge. So you keep, yes, you keep that. You put back Veil and the edge. You draw. And then you have 1 more edge left. So you cannot play your own Bowmaster, so you can put a Street Vrace, so S for Street Vrace and the Tassa. Do you have everything? You have the free blue mana from the LED, and you did draw every single card from your deck, and you have the Tassa, so you play around Push, and you play around Wasteland. Yes. So I think both of them are fine. Yeah, I think so. Yes. So that will be the pile. Okay. Oh my god, 16-minute recording. I think I spent like 8 minutes just to make the pile. This deck is unplayable. I'm sorry. So yeah, the best pile. We know the best pile. And so what he's doing, so he selects a card from the graveyard. You have to show to your opponent that you're using a card from your graveyard when you're doing your Doomsday pile. You can just shuffle your graveyard in your deck together. So it at least knows about the LED. And so we know the best pile here. Also, yes, that pile lose to Sinkhole, but no, not Sinkhole. To Hymn to Tourach. But honestly, I don't think you want to play around Hymn when you're... So you lose to Bowmaster, you can't do anything about it, because you want to play around Wasteland plus and or Fatal Push. But you beat both of those. Is there anything else? Do you lose to discard? You lose to discard plus Fatal Push also, but the opponent needs to have both of them. But if it's only discard, you can just Tassaz on 2 and have it with 1 card left in the deck and should be fine, I think. Okay. And even if the Nethergoyf goes to 3, for 5, you have a 3 life and you can use the Street Race to draw, so it's still fine. So yeah, you think about everything here. So let's accelerate a bit. Two mana into Torak. It's lose. It is loosed, my friend. Good draw, yes. I don't think there is nothing. Maybe would lead into just mana. So the Brainstorm, yes, good, good. Why the fuck is there a duress? No, it's Edge of Autumn. Okay, okay. I think yes. I think he did a good pile. I don't know the pile. Would that be cool to show the pile after that? But I think he did the right pile with that die to Bowmaster, but beats Wasteland and Rimwall and the discard. Not Rimwall plus discard, but you see. But yeah, him to Torak can do anything about it. Okay, so let's go next. Okay, I don't know how much they mulligan. Honestly, I'm impressed that Nicola made the pile that quickly, honestly. So, it shows good progress for me. And yeah, it's pretty good. I just think Doomsday is a bit too hard to play at the moment. Against all the Bowmaster and stuff, and UB, like, Reanimator is a bad matchup. UB is a bad matchup because of Bowmaster, honestly. Everything is a bad matchup, so I don't know. If you're an expert, why not? But I mean, you saw a lot more Doomsday before in the challenge, in TGO changes, and now you see almost none. It's like once like there is one list that make a top 8 per week, but before it was at least 2 to 4 to 5. So yeah. I just think in the combo space, the Blue-Black Reanimator is just the better deck. That's just the reality here. So I'm commenting this video when the bans are already showed. I'm gonna do... I think I will publish... It's already released a video about my reaction to it and what I expect the format to look like after that. At the moment, I have no idea what is banned. Oh my god, no, 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 no! Oh no, it's Brainstorm into Dark Ritual Bowmaster. Bowcaster, yes. Okay. Tracking the... So... He has to target himself. At least there is the Veil of Summer. But like, look at that. It's a 5-5. 2 mana 5-5. Nice. Nice. We love that. Oh. You add... You... Come on. How do we say Ose in... You dared! You dared play a Brainstorm on turn 2? No. No. I have to punish you. I have to Bowcaster you? Oh my god. I'm sorry, but this card is such a plague in the format. Honestly, fuck that card. Fuck that card. It's maybe it's not obvious that is broken and absolutely unfair. Only one lander. Oh no, second land from Nico. We don't like that. Brainstorm. Wait, he saw 5 more cards and no second land. 5/5 for 2 mana in flash. Yes. You see, Wizard. You see, Wizard. This is the example. This is not okay. This is not okay. Why can you have a 5/5 for 2? Why do you need to punish Brainstorm? Like, we love Legacy because there is Brainstorm. That's why I play the format. I want to play Brainstorm. And I will still have to play Brainstorm, even if a Bowmaster... I mean, if there is a Bowmaster for 1 mana, maybe I will stop playing Brainstorm. Maybe. But I will stop playing the format altogether, because if there is a Bowmaster for 1 mana, bah, fuck you. Fuck you, Wizard, if you do that. So yeah. I think the only hope for Nicolas to find the Bargoyf, like Dark Ritual Bargoyf. Yeah, no. Yes. Well, okay. So it's a French, so you don't understand anything. So yeah. Conclusion of this match. I have nothing to say. Nothing more to say.